Hi, welcome to our channel Programming of Mind, where we accelerate your knowledge with concise, from high-value book summaries. Let's begin the dip. The power of being the best in the world. Success is often about distinguishing yourself from the competition. But what does it mean to truly succeed? It's not enough to simply be good at what you do. You need to be the best. To achieve greatness, you must stand out from the crowd, and often, this means mastering a niche where you can truly excel. In this part of the journey, we explore the concept of being the best in the world and how this pursuit of excellence intersects with the dip. Let's start with the story of Rachel, a designer who wanted to break into the highly competitive world of fashion. Rachel had talent and ambition, but so did thousands of other designers. The fashion industry is filled with fierce competition, and it's difficult to rise to the top. At first, Rachel worked hard, submitting her designs to various fashion shows and trying to get her name out there. She faced rejection after rejection and found herself in a deep dip. But instead of giving up, Rachel took a different approach. She realized that to stand out, she couldn't just be another designer. She needed to be the best in the world at something specific. She focused on mastering a niche within fashion design, specializing in sustainable and eco-friendly clothing. This wasn't a widely popular trend at the time, but Rachel saw an opportunity to become the leader in a growing market. Her designs not only became more refined, but also aligned with her personal values, making her work resonate more deeply with her target audience. Rachel's breakthrough came when she had the chance to showcase her eco-friendly designs at a prestigious fashion event. The exposure was a game changer, and soon she had a loyal following. She didn't just break out of the dip. She rose above the competition by becoming the best in the world at something unique. Her dedication to mastering her niche, combined with the courage to push through the difficult times, allowed Rachel to build a successful brand in a competitive industry. Rachel's story is a great example of how becoming the best in the world at something specific can help you break through the dip. In a crowded field, being the best means that you have carved out a distinct position for yourself, one that others can't easily replicate. The best don't simply aim to be good enough. They aim to be the best, and they focus on developing expertise in an area where they can excel. This concept is not limited to the fashion industry. Take the case of Adam, a software engineer who worked for a large tech company. Adam was competent at his job, but he realized that his work wasn't standing out in a company filled with talented engineers. He found himself struggling with a dip, unsure of how to rise above the noise. Then, Adam had an epiphany. Rather than trying to master every aspect of software engineering, he decided to focus on one area: machine learning. Adam immersed himself in the subject, taking courses, reading research papers, and working on personal projects. Over time, Adam became known as one of the best machine learning engineers in the company. His work was sought after, and his reputation grew. He didn't try to be the best at everything. He focused on being the best in the world at one particular aspect of software engineering. This focus allowed him to stand out in his field, and as a result, Adam was promoted to a leadership position in the company, where he could influence the direction of new technology projects. In both Rachel and Adam's stories, the key to breaking through the dip and achieving success was focusing on becoming the best in the world at something specific. The pursuit of excellence in a niche allows you to carve out a unique space for yourself, even in highly competitive fields. When you focus on becoming the best at one thing, you don't have to compete with everyone. Your unique expertise makes you a sought-after asset. The idea of being the best in the world may sound daunting, especially when you're just starting out, but it's important to understand that it doesn't mean being the best at everything. The best in the world are often those who have a laser focus on a specific area and work tirelessly to master it. Success is not about spreading yourself thin by trying to be good at everything. It's about narrowing your focus to a few key areas where you can excel. Take the example of Emily, a woman who decided to become the best wedding photographer in her city. Emily had a passion for photography, but she quickly realized that the market was saturated with photographers, each offering similar services. Instead of trying to compete with everyone, Emily decided to focus on a very specific aspect of wedding photography, capturing intimate, candid moments between couples. She studied how to tell emotional stories through her photos, and she marketed herself as a photographer who could create timeless memories through genuine moments. Emily's niche became her strength. She wasn't just a wedding photographer. She became the go-to photographer for couples who wanted authentic, emotional images of their big day. Her work was distinctive, and it resonated with her clients. As Emily honed her skills and refined her approach, her reputation grew. She became known as the best in her city at capturing the raw emotions of weddings, and her business flourished. Emily's story reinforces an important point. Success comes when you focus on mastery in a specific area. The dip often occurs when you feel like you're competing with everyone else, but by narrowing your focus and becoming the best at a niche, you can differentiate yourself from the competition and stand out. When you're the best in the world at something, people will seek you out because you've demonstrated a level of expertise that others can't match. Another key aspect of becoming the best in the world is developing a mindset of continuous improvement. The best do not rest on their laurels or assume they've reached the pinnacle of success. Instead, they see their work as a journey of constant growth and refinement. Take the story of Tom, an experienced carpenter who prided himself on his craftsmanship. Tom had been building custom furniture for years, and while his work was highly regarded, he always sought ways to improve. He constantly experimented with new techniques, learned from other master craftsmen, and pushed himself to perfect every detail. As Tom continued to improve his craft, his reputation grew. His designs became more intricate, and his attention to detail set him apart from others in the industry. Tom's success wasn't the result of one big breakthrough. It was the result of years of dedication to improving his skills. By committing to constant learning and refinement, Tom became one of the most respected carpenters in his area, and his business thrived. Tom's story illustrates that the pursuit of excellence is not a one-time effort. To become the best, you must be committed to ongoing learning and improvement. Success is not about reaching a destination. It's about the continual process of getting better at what you do. By focusing on mastery and striving to improve with every project, you'll eventually become the best in your field. In conclusion, the dip is a challenge that tests your commitment to success. To break through, it's essential to focus on becoming the best in the world at something specific. This requires narrowing your focus, mastering a niche, and committing to continuous improvement. The best don't try to be good at everything. They focus on being exceptional in one area. By doing so, they stand out from the competition, and success becomes not just possible, but inevitable. Mastery is the key to unlocking success, and the dip is merely a test of whether you have the perseverance to push through and reach the level of excellence required to be the best in your field. Thank you for listening, and please like the video and subscribe for more great upcoming content that will put you in top 1% people in the world.